Happy to be here serving you, Mwananchi, and therefore we continue to appreciate our healthcare workers' efforts, especially as they fight this pandemic during this difficult time. We recognize that sustained cooperation and collaboration between the two levels of government, including the public, is very important in this fight against COVID. And as we've previously stated several times, we are dealing with an enemy that cannot be confronted by deploying the latest war equipment in our inventory. It is a war that requires simple ammunition, such as ensuring that we are maintaining hygiene. And there's no doubt that practicing these measures every single day has been uncomfortable. However, we must recognize that really there is no other alternative to them, and there's not much at this point that government can do beyond appealing to the public to ensure that they adhere to these measures. We are glad to note that 4 months since our first case, we have all learned vital lessons that will be crucial in the days ahead. We have observed that most of our people are increasingly complying with the containment measures, and that this is a behavior that is responsible, and this is a behavior that we want them to sustain, even as we continue to look at our economy and to determine how we can de-escalate certain restrictions. However, it is important to note the decision of de-escalating is made with a degree of qualification, that the responsibility to comply with containment measures must now rest with the individual. It is important to remember, jukumu ni letu sasa, kila mwananchi jukumu ni lako. And it is important to note that even as we continue de-escalating, even as we open our boundaries as we have, as His Excellency the President was able to do, there is a likelihood of transporting the virus from one county to another. And this is bound to happen, and therefore it is important and absolutely necessary that we continue adhering to these measures in terms of hand washing, in terms of wearing our masks, in terms of ensuring that there's physical distance between us. From our COVID-19 updates in the recent weeks, you may have noticed that the number of positive cases here in Kwale has been reducing. Currently, the total caseload in Kwale is 139 from a sample of 1,598 samples. All the positive cases have recovered, except 9 who are currently on home-based care. And I'm informed that the 9 are doing well. This low number of infections can be attributed to the restrictions that have been imposed around the county and by the efforts put in place by the county government. And now that we've lifted some of the restrictions, we have to look and be cautious when it comes to community infections in the county, particularly when we're interacting together and socializing. These numbers are bound to go up unless the people of Kwale jealously guard their county from reversing the gains made. Any level of complacency has the potential to change these numbers within a very short period of time. As government, our focus has been to upgrade the level of readiness of all our healthcare facilities, and we have been working closely with county governments towards this goal. This collaboration is important. As you may have observed, we have been reporting an average of about 200 COVID cases daily. And with such numbers, our healthcare facilities risk being overwhelmed, necessitating the directive by the President to ensure that each county has a bed capacity of at least an irreducible minimum of 300. And today, again, we are delighted to note that Kwale County has achieved this. In fact, it has even surpassed this requirement with over now 424 beds dedicated, 84 of which are here in Msambweni COVID-19 unit. Additionally, the county has 10 ICU beds, 13 ventilators for patients who may require critical care. And we are glad to note, the DG informs me that today we bring along 5 more ventilators, Governor, to support the county of Kwale. Appreciating the importance of human resource capacity to manage the cases and to operate the equipment, the county has gone again and has trained 1,100